Hey A&Pers, this is Dr. Jones checking in. This is A&P 1, lab test 2, video 13, and we're talking about the hand and wrist. So this is a right hand, and here's the back, and here's the palmar view, and I tend to do the palmar view. So here's a right hand palmar view. We don't have left hands in the models, we only have right hands put together. So let's talk about the carpals. There are 8 carpals. These are metacarpals. So these bones here are your metacarpals, and then the rest, your fingers and thumb, are your phalanges. So metacarpals and then phalanges. Now the singular of phalanges is phalanx. And then the plural is phalanges. Anytime a word ends in X, it will either switch to a G or a C for the plural. So 1 phalanx, 2 phalanges. Okay. So of the phalanges, so metacarpal, this is your proximal phalanx, middle phalanx, and distal phalanx. Proximal, middle, distal, proximal, middle, distal, proximal, middle, distal, except your thumb doesn't have a middle. Your thumb only has a proximal and a distal phalanx. Okay. And the metacarpals are numbered with Roman numerals. Ooh, have we done Roman numerals yet? Oh, I don't think we have. All right, hey, we're doing Roman numerals now. Okay, so in Roman numerals, I is 1, V is 5, X is 10, L is 50, C is 100, D is 500, and M is 1,000. There you go. So how Roman numerals work, you add and subtract. So if you want the number 1, you write 1. And if you want the number 2, you just add 2 of them together. And you don't have to put the crossbars, of course. And 3 is 3 of them. And we'll skip 4 and come back to that. So 5 we said was V. So what happens here for 4 is if you put the little number first and a big number after it, then you subtract. So 1 in front of a 5 is 1 less than 5, which is 4. Yeah, that's how it goes. So then for 6, if you put the big number first and then the little number, then you add. So IV is 4 and VI is 6. So 7 is VII, 8 is VIII, we'll come back to 9. 10 we said was X. So how will we show 9? We want 1 less than 10. So we put the I first, and then the X. So IX is 9, and then how will we show 11? We want to add, so we put the big number first. So 11 is XI, and then 12 is XII. And I've shown you through 12 because you will need to know the Roman numerals 1 through 12 for the cranial nerves at the end of the semester. So since we're introducing Roman numerals, we'll just introduce all the ones we need for the class. Need to know. Okay. So if it's Super Bowl XXX, which Super Bowl is it? Super Bowl 30, because you add them together. You got it. Okay, so back to The metacarpals are numbered with Roman numerals, and they are numbered thumb first, which is piano fingering, where the thumbs are 1 and the pinkies are 5. That's how you number for pianos. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But in Roman numerals, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the numbers that we use are actually Arabic numerals. The Arabic numerals are the ones we use. They are far superior to Roman numerals because there is a 0, and the 0 is math magic. Adding and subtracting with Roman numerals, where you're already adding and subtracting just to get the number, is a serious pain in the bum bum. Okay? Arabic numerals are the way to go. Zeros. Yes. All right. So metacarpals are numbered 1 through 5, thumb being 1, pinky is 5. Excellent. So now let's talk about the bones of the wrist. So there are 2 lines. There's a proximal line of 4 bones and a distal line of 4 bones. And we always start laterally on the thumb side. So there is a mnemonic here, and it's scared lovers try positions that they can't handle. So S, L, T, P, make sure I'm on screen here, T, T, C, H. Okay, so let's go through that. This bone right here is the scaphoid, and then the lunate, which is like La Luna, means the moon. And this little bone back here shows, I'm off screen again, shows better posteriorly. Flip it, there you go. So you can see it from the front, it almost doesn't show, it's like just a little bit. And that's the triquetrum. And this little one with the metal spring on it is the pisiform. If you get mad at it, you can call the pisiform. And then at the base of the thumb, back out so you can see that that's the thumb. The base of the thumb is the trapezium, T-R-A-P-E-Z-I-U-M. And next alphabetically, at the base of the first finger, the index finger, is the trapezoid. So alphabetically, that comes second, T-R-A-P-E-Z-O-I-D. Under the base of the middle finger is the capitate, like you're going to decapitate someone with your middle finger. Don't do that, that's rude. And then under the base of the 4th and 5th fingers together are the hamate. And if you turn it just right, you can see that the hamate has a hook. So H for hamate for hook. Kind of have to be at the right angle to see the hook though. Here, we kind of got it. All right. So, scaphoid, lunate, triquetrum, pisiform, trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, hamate with a hook, and as a group, these are carpals, which they don't usually ask on the test. As a group, these are metacarpals, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, thumb is 1. And then these are phalanges, proximal and distal, and on the 4 fingers, you also have a middle in the middle. Now, not medial, middle. Medial would be, the middle finger is medial of the hand. Okay? All right, so that's the hand. And usually, since they do these on the right, we only have right-hand hands, so usually do these from the palmar view. So I do recommend that you learn it the palmar view. Okay, thank you as always for tuning in. This is Dr. Jones with A&P 1 lab test 2 video. Oh, good. There we go. This was 13, where we covered the hand and the wrist. Dr. J out.